Swadikap, good afternoon. We're here at 1 p.m. sharp for you. First off, with the statistics for today. We have new confirmed case for today, the 16th of May 2021, at 2,302 new confirmed cases. New recoveries, we have 2,136. The total cumulative number of cases that you see on screen is now actually has surpassed 100,000. You see on screen in the red box on the left, 101,447. That is the cumulative number of cases in Thailand since the very beginning. Total recoveries since the very beginning, we have over 65,000. And the current patients still under treatment is 35,055 in the top green box that you see. Unfortunately, 24 fatalities recorded for today, making the cumulative 589 fatalities in Thailand so far. The number of cases in Bangkok and the vicinity actually is not declining yet as compared to the good news in the various provinces around the country. So Bangkok and the vicinity remains a hotspot, as we have mentioned. So cases in Bangkok were detected mostly from active case finding as well as walk-in patients, many of whom are not associated with any known clusters as well. The authorities will continue their efforts to contain further spreading from the known clusters, and to prevent new clusters from arising. As you know, we have been talking about various clusters arising around Bangkok. Now, high-risk places remain crowded residential areas, the construction sites and worker camps, business establishments, factories and wet markets. And high-risk factors for infections include staying or working in these crowded places, eating and talking together, congregating, and having close contact with patients. Now, more clusters have been found in construction sites in Bangkok and nearby provinces, actually, and the numbers of these cases would be added to the list and reported to you in due course. Special measures will be taken to contain and prevent these transmission at construction sites in various provinces, and employers have been advised to be very vigilant. As you know, we have the rezoning of provinces based on the current situation. This has been approved and published in the Royal Gazette. So starting tomorrow, on Monday, the 17th of May 2021, the maximum and strict controlled zones, or the dark red zones, will be reduced from 6 provinces to 4 provinces. So you have a list of the new latest rezoning on screen for you. The dark red would be Bangkok, Nonthaburi, Pathum Thani, and Samut Prakan provinces. While the maximum controlled area, or the red zone, as you see on screen, will be reduced from 45 to 17 provinces. Now, in the maximum and strictly controlled, or the dark red, 4 provinces, including Bangkok, the restaurants will be allowed to receive customers up to 25% of their capacity until 9 p.m. and allow takeaway until 11 p.m. However, the serving of alcoholic beverages are still to be banned nationwide, and working from home is encouraged for another 2 weeks until the end of May, and most of the other measures would remain the same. Now, you have a chart there on screen. You can look at the details on the social media Facebook page of the Public Relations Department. And mind you, as I mentioned, this is all effective tomorrow, Monday morning. So in short, the latest revision of measures will allow dining in restaurants with different opening hours for each zone. That's regarding the dining. Yes, now there was also an inquiry regarding the various proposals and plans in the provinces. So firstly, about Phuket first. At the moment, there had been some progress in terms of the Phuket sandbox model. No actual changes in the proposal, but discussions on the details are ongoing with the aim to open according to plan. Now, this Phuket sandbox model, there is some progress, as I mentioned. This model, if you recall, was proposed to allow all vaccinated foreign nationals to visit the province of Phuket without quarantine requirements starting from the 1st of July 2021. And authorities are expediting the vaccination rollout for residents of Phuket to prepare for this scheme. And as of the 11th of May 2021, over 22% of the population have received both doses of vaccine already in Phuket. So the plan is that if the vaccination scheme rollout in Phuket goes according to plan, we hope that the opening up of the Phuket sandbox model will be able to start by July the 1st. Now, Phuket is one of the first. Of course, if this works by October, this model might be expanded to other areas around the country. You've heard about the town of Hua Hin working on a similar proposal to allow foreign tourists in October. Also, areas such as provinces such as Krabi, Phang Nga, Samui, Chiang Mai, and Pattaya are also looking into this. So it is possible that if this Phuket model succeeds and we're able to open up by July, there will be no recurrence of there is no recurrence of the new wave. Other provinces, other towns like Krabi, as I mentioned, Samui, and Hua Hin as well, may be considered as well. So basically, no changes in the proposal. We're discussing the details. Phuket is also vaccinating to the fullest capacity so as to reach the goal and to open up according to the model, according to the time planned, which is on the 1st of July. Dr. Pisamai just now addressed some questions. I'll just go into one important issue, is that a question was posed regarding wearing masks. Now, there were news out yesterday regarding the regulation of wearing masks. Just to reiterate first, number one, that wearing masks is still required nationwide, according to the notification number 22 that had been released. That remains very important for people to wear masks while in public, while meeting with other people, of course, as you know, also while driving, if you're not driving alone. However, there was news yesterday, just to clarify that as number two, that the latest notification permits that certain meetings can have that flexibility. Now, not in public, but in meetings. These meetings would have to be ones that have already implemented necessary disease control measures in a strict form and have, to a degree, they can have flexibility to a degree in terms of mask wearing in meetings. This does not mean that everyone in the meeting is allowed to take off his or her mask, but only those who are speaking, having an oral presentation, giving comments during the session, during the meeting, could do so, but only with the consent of the chair of the meeting, the person conducting the meeting. Now, this is, as I mentioned, is notification number 23, which will be effective tomorrow and applies only to meetings that are conducted and only to those who are actually giving comments at that time. Now, this is some sort of flexibility, so hoping that we will understand, have a correct understanding that it's not for the general public. If you attend a meeting and the chair of the meeting actually gives consent, the person speaking in each time would have to, of course, be distant from the meeting participants or the audience, and with all the necessary measures still in place in that particular setting. So basically, this is the information that I wanted to present to you today. We continue to look at the social media inquiries that we receive on social media and to provide you with the most updated information as well as answer and address any inquiries. Any new important progress or movement in important issues, we'll let you know as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and please have a pleasant weekend. Thank you. สวัสดีครับ
ครับขอบคุณนะครับท่านณัฐภานุ นพคุณรองอธิบดีกรมสารนิเทศและรองโฆษกกระทรวงการต่างประเทศนะครับ